Here I am at the Pacific Crest Trail, the beginning of my attempt to get to the Three Finger Jack. Not sure if I'm gonna get to the top because I don't know what it's like, but you can barely see it. About there. I will try to record as much as possible along the trip, but probably just get some clips here and there, and then use what battery I have to get the remaining clips from, I'm hoping, at least the base of the mountain. We'll see. Based on the satellite map, looking down at this trail, I will be in pretty much a burnt forest, so not a lot of shade or cover for about 4 miles, 4.3 I think it showed, but then you end up in the forest that's right below the base of the mountain, and then the forest breaks out and opens up to just a bunch of rock. So that's just from what I've seen. I hope to see it in person. It says it's supposed to be 90 today, so we'll see how that turns out. Doesn't sound very fun, but I'm just going to try to push through this long section, the 4 miles, to get as close to the mountain as I can. And we hope for the mosquitoes that are pretty thick right now to kind of get pushed away, maybe by some wind or just lack of food supply, other than me being that food supply. Like I said, this section is an old fire burn. I don't remember exactly what year it burned, but it's a little sad to see. And that's just how it goes sometimes. It's growing back. Some of these trees are doing okay, I guess. Like this guy, maybe. There are some beautiful flowers right now. I only see a couple different varieties. So this one, I'm not sure the name. Purple. All right. Yeah, I forgot to show this. This is a view of Mount Washington. Right there. And Hoodoo Ski Resort's over there. Not a ski resort person, but I hear it's nice. rather be here, I guess. Butterfly. It's already getting warm. It's only 8. Let's see here. It's 8:35, and my thermometer says it's right about 70. So I'm conflicted between 2 weather apps, the basic weather app, and just looking it up on Google. It says it's supposed to be 90, 91 here, and you go to All Trails, and All Trails says it's supposed to be 77. I'm not sure if there's any comparison of who they use for information, but that's way off. We'll see. I'll keep updating in some of the clips on what I'm reading with actual live readings rather than what is on the internet. So see you soon. This is a beautiful little section. I couldn't help but stop and look. It's a little pond. Probably doesn't have a name, but beautiful. I will share it with you. I'm not sure how that turned out, but hopefully it's good. And we will experience that one together, for sure. Boy, it is hot. I just reached the 2-mile mark, so I'm 2 miles away from the actual forest line. We're in a really pretty section now where it used to be forest, but the burnt trees are a bit taller here. Still beautiful. Flowers. Little cat's ears. Anyways, yeah, it's warm. The time is 9:15, so well, that's pretty silly of me. I'm basically 1 hour and 3 minutes into the trail. So I've gained 1,000 feet of elevation, so we only have another 1,800 feet to go. I think a lot of it's gonna be, or excuse me, a lot of it's gonna happen right up here. I can see it. Pretty fantastic. Still warm, light breeze. Mosquitoes are not so bad now. Now that we're away from the little ponds and stuff. Very dry. But other than that, the views are, well, you can't really complain. At least I won't. Obviously, it would be nice to see a forest of live trees, but they're here. They're like just little teenagers, you know? It's like that's a cool view. I'll have to take a picture of that. Maybe I'll take a picture and I'll put it right here. Yeah. Pretty, huh? All right. Carrying on. Okay, I've made it from the burnt section into the more live forest section. So ran into a little bit of snow. Not bad. Some pretty nice views of Three Finger Jack just a minute ago, and just coming up on him again here. Boy, it's nice to feel some shade. Oh, whew. It got warm and little buggy. You know what I mean? That's a pretty meadow. Anyways, this is gonna follow along this ridge and continue around and then start to climb up that right there, and then eventually to that. I'm looking at, I don't know how possible that is without ropes and stuff. That's steep. Although I've seen pictures of people on top, I'm just kind of struggling a little bit as to how I'm supposed to get there. Well, we'll continue to get to a point where we'll find out if it's possible. No. Well, All Trails was pretty correct. We are definitely into forest, and we are at, oh shit, if you can see it. Really? That's kind of hard to see. That's a little weird. Alright. Okay. I will not try to show that. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's because I have a polarized lens on this, but anyways, at 4 miles, it's taken me 2 hours. So obviously my average speed is 2 miles an hour. That's decent, I guess. I keep stopping to take pictures. I'll try to pick up the pace. I'm just now getting to 6,000 foot elevation mark. Well, the mark is my my Garmin. I don't see any indicators on the trail, but I'm gonna trust it. So that's what, 1,700 feet from the parking lot. So we have 1,000 more feet to go, roughly. I could be off on those numbers. I'm really not thinking it all the way through. Maybe I'll put the numbers of everything I just mentioned right here somewhere. Here? Yeah, right there. Okay. That's better. Give me time to process the numbers. It's hot. It is really hot. The temperature is still saying 70 something. I have a tiny little temperature gauge. This guy right here. So it's not completely accurate, but it's within range. So it's not 80 yet, and it's not below 70. So, but it feels really hot. So maybe it's because of all the snow that is along the trail that's melting. It's maybe providing the air with some humidity. But anyways, I started this clip to share my feelings with hiking in exposed over condensed trails. I find that I do better when I can't see my destination or my target. I just sort of zone out and focus on the things in front of me, and the areas where it was open and vast, all I could do was look up at the mountain and just wonder when I'm gonna get there. It seems to be more distracting in the open areas. So maybe with this tree cover I can cover a little bit more ground. Mosquitoes are obviously bugging me a little bit. I use a natural repellent, so it's not extremely useful, but it does repel them. It's just this. It's basically just eucalyptus and oil and some, what is it, lemon eucalyptus. I'm not sponsoring that or nothing, I'm just sharing it. Anyways, we are just climbing and climbing up and up, and there's like some of the views. Not a lot, but I'm just gonna keep on going. Okay. All right, we made it to a section. I like to say it like everybody in here is with me, watching. All right, I've made it to a section where we're into some red lava rock. It's kind of interesting. There's definitely parts of this trail that is surprising. I did not expect to see a lot of this. Okay, so I am at 5 miles. Made it to the 5-mile mark, and the trail's behind me, but I have got to go find out what this viewpoint is. I will take you with me. Okay, look at that. Oh wow, I just saw 2, what I think would have been marmots. Wow, this is just a cliff. How amazing. That's beautiful. I can get it in the background. Oh, and then I see where we're headed. There. Alright. Here here we go. Alright, well, I am still basically, I guess I'm hiking the wall base of, I guess, I'm not sure, it doesn't have a name, it's sort of a summit below Three Finger Jack. I have it on my phone right here. I'll try to show you if it makes any sense, if it'll even focus, but I'm basically going right to that spot and then it goes up to the top. It's going to be along the side of this section here. Just, you know, looks like this, but coming up on some views that are, wow, looks pretty awesome, out of this world. I don't think the camera's picking it up, but that's the top. Three Finger Jack. And I apologize if this video is a little bumpy. I decided to record it in 4K, and so because of that, I'm not able to add all the steadying options. It only gives me one, so better than nothing, right? So it looks like this is part of the trail right now, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get through this and see how much more I come across. I'm really hoping I can get close, but yeah, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's a pretty good view of what we're going up against here. Here we go. I believe the trail kind of, you know, sort of angles up that ridge and then to the top there. I'm not sure how that's possible. I should be there based on the mileage. In the next half mile, I should be at the spot that turns. And I can decide whether or not I want to do that. It's kind of what we're up against here. We're at 6,200 feet basically for elevation. And, okay. This is it. This is it. This is the climb. Apparently, oh man, wow. Pretty steep. All right, gonna start one step at a time. Here we go. Okay, we're getting there. This is definitely straight way up. There's no zigzagging here, no switchbacks. This is 100% the side of this mountain. Right there. Really glad I never destroyed my lungs in my life. This would be a really hard thing to do. It'd be very difficult. Alright, well, you can see this will be pretty much the same thing for a little while. I'm going to check out for a minute and get to that. Almost there. Almost there. I took the wrong trail coming up. I think it's called like the Climbers Trail or something. I don't even know. But I won't be taking that down. It was really hard. But I believe I'm going to try to get further up. Just follow these rocks. We'll see. It's beautiful though. Well, this is it. This is the end of my hike to try to get to the top of Three Finger Jack. I'm gonna call it. I'm really close to 600 feet below the summit, or the peak, and the peak is back up in there. You need ropes and rock climbing gear, and I'm just not. I don't think it's good to even go any further than this. I mean, this right here is, you know, this is a, I don't know, 1,500 foot drop. Another 1,500 foot drop, and I actually have to go down when I came up, which is right through there. So, hope everyone enjoyed this video of me attempting to get to the top of Three Finger Jack, and hopefully I can put this all together and make it not too boring. I know how hiking videos can be. I don't have a lot of drone videos to incorporate. Maybe I'll make a few on the way down and throw them in the video. Anyways, thanks for watching.